Hello everyone, welcome back to my stream. Tonight we're going to finish this trading session. He's playing. What's you playing?
Dragon's Reach is so cool. All the kids there are mean though.
Alright. Alright, we'll sell some of these stuff. Yeah, we'll need one pickaxe. As far as I can see, we've got one soul gem charged and ready for enchantment. Oh wait, we've got some items to unload.
We saw this huge fish. I bet even you.
I can lift anything. Oh no. Really? Cave bear. Cave bear. Should be here somewhere. Oh yes, there it is.
Couldn't lift it.
Some troll skulls need to be put here. Great.
Honored to see you again, my thing.
Let's see what else we can sell. Most of what's left. Yo, Piotr and welcome back to my stream. Glad to see you around. Right, there's one thing I didn't do. I forgot to decrease the font size. Oh, we got potatoes here. Let's put on Blackguard's armor. This should do the partial trick. No. Well, let's go and do some... Oh, she's really nice.
Lars is such a milk drink.
I got
He can't
children
even stand up to a girl.
with which I can be proud of.
I've seen bigger houses, but
Wait a bit, please. Excuse me. Right, she has some money. Meaning we may do some trading with her. During my time off stream, I sold most of the items I didn't need.
leaving? Take the world by storm.
So mostly what we're doing right now is finishing this trading streak and going out back to the to our great world of Skyrim. 8, right? Not more than 16. Yep. Let's go and enchant the pickaxe first. I don't know what happened to the priest. I don't really want to rewatch all my videos of my experience here in Dragon Reach, but I don't suppose he died at the moment I was staring at him.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Come to Dragon's to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great... It seems this... I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Five potatoes out.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the mages college.
Excuse me?
You're excused. Yorland.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
We had a trade with you. Whether you're praising the gods or not. Well, we may do a small discount for him. He might even deserve one, so...
What do you need? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Nine potatoes.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Too bad we had to kill a hunter. He had the same amount of money on him.
A fine day to you, friend. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
Two potatoes now. Good.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
Got something for just about everybody in here. You look so you're an alchemist then?
Not bad. Three sevens. My, she's lucky. What? No. Where is this potion of destruction? It's mine. Potion of destruction. Give it back. Not yours. Here, those boots are yours. They probably smell funny, but I don't care. Five potatoes again.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Staying safe, I hope.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you and me. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Should have started with these potions, damn it. 70,000 pieces of gold left. Yeah. Oh well. 7 potatoes this time. Nice counter, by the way.
Do come back.
Something you need. Take a look.
Oh, I'm a miserable wretch now. Oh, yes. But I do love this music. 25. 6 more potatoes.
Thank you very much for your visit.
You're someone who can get things done. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
$70. And that leaves her with 1 potato.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Oh, and we got to the point of 5.5 million pieces of
Welcome to
gold.
war. The finest weapons and armor.
This is incredible. We're getting there. We're getting nearer to our goal. Yeah, you can have that, and even a bit of discount. No potatoes for you then. Well, that was good, but there's something wrong. Oh, this 45 stamina, of course. Need to unload some of the other stuff.
Hey, Pa.
Yo, eldest son. Not here, but here.
You and I, we're the only... than Skyrim worth loving. That's what I think.
Ah! The ladder is occupied. Like totally. Come on.
What do you need, love? Ask anything.
Hmm?
Whew, I made it. Right, now let's read a book. We're behind our schedule of reading those. Way behind. Ah, wind and sand. Well, we gotta return this book. Well, not return, but get it to Neloth and Solstheim Island. Alright, we'll do this anyway. Let the wind blow, let the sand scour, let the magic of air and sand be free to roam the Ellicor. From the mystic membranes that stand between the two, absorb and convey unto me and all who may understand the deep essential power of the desert. Deserts are often considered to be useless wastelands, avoided by the casual traveler and shunned by the softer species as unfit for civilization. But to those who bother to investigate, to dwell, to live, to linger in these spaces, a driving hardiness develops that serves them well in all environs should they ever choose to live. A thoughtfulness born of care, for who knows best how to best invest their resources than one who has had to walk half a morning and labor for an hour to extract a few drops of water from an unyielding plant. This same sort of requisite thrift applies to all other creatures who wring their living in such a land. The insight that may at first be missed, though, is that one magic of this land is similarly affected. Excuse me, I just need to turn down the volume of my phone. Yeah, like that. Foregoing the showy lights and sounds of the forest-dwelling mages in Somerset, the flamboyant gesticulations of the Bretons, or even the bellowing of the Norse, there is a certain economy to the costume of a true Ellicor wizard. This is not meant as a slight against other magical styles, only noting that such energies might be better focused on into reflection and purpose. On sand. When both foreigners and natives imagine the desert, often their first image is one of orange-hued sand blowing beneath a dark blue sky. Indeed, this is not wholly incorrect, as the shifting sands are one of the key components not only of the desert, but of its natural magics. Consider, sand is nothing more than the weathering of rocks, older by far than any of the living inhabitants, who claim a land as theirs. As each rock breaks further, more of its inner space is revealed until it is practically naught but exposed surface on its aggregate self. This collective then scatters, intermingles, scatters and repeats, in infinite combinations so long as none continues to exist. If we believe, as I do, that the rocks themselves contain remnants of Magnus' gift, then this exposure and combinatorial explosion results in a breadth and diversity of magic energy as is known elsewhere in Tamriel. On air. Much of the sand learns from every grain around it, so too does the air which conveys it from one combination to the other absorb the sand's knowledge of its carried grains. In fact, it is plausible that the air itself is guiding the combinations to novelty and expression. Indeed, consider that in the Nordic tradition, Kain is the widow of Shor, an aspect of Lorkhan. Then her ministrations via wind to his physical legacy within Mundus could be seen as a form of celestial mourning, from which we mortals can benefit. It would seem indeed that the next level of magical awakening may well be driven by scrying appropriate wind channels to carve novel paths through the vast deserts, such as to further diversify the land's memory. Reading the knowledge of the sands, though, is an immense task in itself, though more fit to an army of clerical workers than a wizard of any standing. Alright, we read that.
Honor to you, my queen.
That book we have to give out. Alright, we are to Meet our contact in Riverwood Inn. Alright, Kashiti traders, excuse me. I'm really sorry about this one. What a stupid explanation. He just needed to die for a quest. Oh my god. If only these Dark Brotherhood quests allowed me to choose who should die, who shouldn't. And also, oh come on, who the hell are you? The Guardian. And you'll make a nice purse.
Better than that.
Possibly a wallet. And if I'm lucky, boots.
Oh, not so fast.
Oh! You're better fit for dying than me, because you'll make more use of it. Why should I yield? Why shouldn't you yield? I'll show you true mercy. Bang, bang, bang.
No.
2%, baby. I didn't even deserve the battle music. I'm afraid my character is just too strong for this Argonia. I thought it was a person. Damn it. The silhouette of this elk reminded me of some human. Or maybe not human, but an elf. You know, one from Thalmor group. They don't exactly love me.
You're that visitor been poking around. I'm the innkeeper. It's my business to keep track of strangers. We don't get a lot of travelers here in Riverwood.
I'd like to rent the attic room.
Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home.
Wait, why does it consider stealing?
So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this.
Oh, thank you.
Follow me.
I haven't thought it would be that easy. Return the horn to Arngeir.
Now we can talk.
Whoa, nice. The Book of the Dragonborn, map of dragon burials.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be meeting someone here. This option just made my day. You're the one who took the horn.
Surprised? I guess I'm getting pretty good at my harmless innkeeper act.
What's with all the cloak and dagger?
You can't be too careful. Thalmor spies are everywhere.
What do you want with me?
I didn't go to all this trouble on a whim. I needed to make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out.
Go on, I'm listening.
Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you.
Why did you take the horn from Ostengrad?
I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant.
How do you... I know I can trust you. No. We already might trust her because she gave us what we needed. You said that the Thalmor are after you?
Yes. We're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning.
Oh!
But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn.
Might be, alright. Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most don't. That the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
Oh, that's why.
Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul?
Yes, that's how I first learned I was a Dragonborn.
Good. And you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough.
Why are you looking for a Dragonborn?
We remember what most... You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul.
So what's the part you're not telling me?
Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life.
Oh.
They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it.
What makes you think dragons are coming back to life?
I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know.
How did you figure all this out?
You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds.
That question then is so stupid. So where are we headed? Kynesgrove, apparently. Oh my god, the camera just started to act up on me. Alright, let's relaunch it. Now for its properties. Come on. You should be alive right now. Oh, camera. Alright, let's relaunch it again. Yes, it's alive! Please don't glitch out. Damn it, it's glitched out. Ah! Oh my god. So where are we headed?
Kynes Grove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it.
I know that mound. High on the hill east of Kynes Grove.
Good. Good. Now we won't have to spend time searching for it. We should get moving. There's no time to waste.
Let's go kill the dragon.
I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready.
And I need to relaunch the game because, as you can see now, the cursor is showing up. Alright, let's do this. Let's relaunch the game. Oh yes. That's not actually the fun part of all that. Ah.
That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynes Grove.
I found some gold. Blade sword. Ooh. I just wonder if she's from the Blades.
Lordnar, I'm traveling. You've got the goods. I'll be back.
Oh, we got some trading to do now. So we should be the last dragon board. Oh. Oh snap. How do I close this?
We got rooms and food. Drink, too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
We're not going to betray her right away.
Alright then. Need a room? Talk to Delphine. Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
She sounds like our ally, so we won't betray her. Oh my god. Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Need to put on Volsung, not Blackguard's armor.
Kynes Grove is this way. We can travel together or split up and meet there. Your choice.
I'll just do some trading.
May the gods blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
This is... No, damn it. Ah!
Looking to protect yourself? Or
Give me my
deal
sword
some
back.
damage?
Wait, what? Alright. Arcana restored. Can't remember reading that. Fall from glory. Well, now I think we have solved everything we don't need. Well, no. There's some potions left. Well then, we're ready to travel.
It's time.
What is it?
Well, the Thalmor.
The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The Thalmor don't intend to lose the next one.
So why are they hunting you?
We hurt them in the past, and they have long memories.
What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
Dragons are coming back, and you're a born Dragon Slayer. That's all you need to know right now.
I don't know where the dragon will come back.
The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the battle holds. Come on, we've got to get to Kynesgrove.
Come on. Coming along? Right, I'll get there myself then. Oh, we're going to Windhelm. Well, that's fine with me. That's fine with me because we may go through Whiterun, unload our newest ingredients. Oh, and yeah. Since we loaded the game by relaunching it, we may use it to travel, to trade a bit more. Should we do it? No. It's about spending some more 10 minutes. Or even 15. Although trading potions is much quicker. I'm more thinking about reading another book.
Need something?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Yeah, every time I get anywhere.
Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top.
Get the hell out of my house.
Farm, you see. Very successful business, obviously.
The Anticipations. The Daedra are powerful ancestor spirits similar in form and substance to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, but weaker in power and more arbitrary and removed from the affairs of mortals. In old times the Khmer worshipped the Daedra as gods, but they did not deserve this veneration, for the Daedra harmed their worshippers as often as helped them. The advent of the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, changed this unhappy state. By the apotheosis, the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, became the protectors and high ancestor spirits of the Dunmer, and bade the Daedra to give a proper veneration and obedience. The three gods Daedra, Boethia, Azura, and Mephala recognized the divinity of the triune ancestors, blessed be their holy names. The rebel Daedra, Molech Baal, Malekith, Shoggorath, and Maruz Dagon refused to swear fealty to the Tribunal, blessed be their holy names, and their worshippers were cast out. These rebel Daedra thus became the four corners of the House of Troubles, and they continue to plague our tranquility and tempt the unwary into heresy and dark worship. The priests of the temple remain ever vigilant for signs of the adversary's return, sometimes aided by the loyal three good Daedra, who are familiar with the wiles of their rebellious kin. The good Daedra are known to the temple as the Anticipations, since they are the early ancestral anticipations of the loving patronage of the Tribunal. The Anticipations are the Daedra lords Boethia, Mephala, and Azura. Boethia is the anticipation of Almalexia, but male to her female. Boethia was the ancestor who illuminated the elves ages ago before the Mythic era. He told them the truth of Lorkhan's test and defeated Oriel's champion, Trinimag. Boethia ate Trinimag and avoided him. The followers of Boethia and Trinimag rubbed the soil of Trinimag upon themselves and changed their skins. Mephala is the anticipation of Vivek, but manifold and androgynous. Wait a bit, please. Mephala taught the Khmer to evade their enemies or kill them with secret murder. Enemies were numerous in those days, since the Khmer were small with enemies on all sides. Mephala organized the clan systems that eventually became the Great Houses. Later, Mephala created the Morg Tong. Azura is the anticipation of Sothasil, but female to his male. Azura was the ancestor who taught the Khmer how to be different from the Altmer. Her teachings are sometimes attributed to Boethia. In the stories, Azura is often encountered more as a communal progenitor of the race as a whole rather than as an individual ancestor. She is associated with dusk and dawn, and is sometimes called the Mother Soul. Azura's star, also called the Twilight Star, appears briefly at dawn and dusk low on the horizon below the constellation of the Steed. Azura is associated with the mystery and magic, fate and prophecy. Good. But
I've seen bigger houses.
Now what?
It's
Oh,
yours,
basket.
So I like it. Now, I think I need...
Oh, we pledged to perform some trading, or didn't we? Okay, let's do some trading now. This is 25. This is 20. Well, almost good.
And to do if you're ever away. So, you and I.
Oh, I need to put that
Leave
into
it?
our special chest.
Take the world by storm, dearest. Honored to see you again, my Thane. What do you need, love? Take a look.
Four potatoes for you.
Leaving? Take the world by... storm, dearest.
Do we have any enchantments available? Got Grand Soul Gem, that's nice, but that should be unloaded.
You're someone who can get things done. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Don't forget to check inside the shop.
She earned 2 potatoes. I think that's good.
Welcome to War Maidens. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Alright, I'll give you a discount, no potatoes for you again.
Good doing business with you.
Something you need, you miserable wretch? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know.
We're out of potatoes. Now we're going for baskets.
Thank you very much for your business.
What's the matter? You can't stand
There's
beside
a
this tyrannous woman?
Can't neither magic nor the passing of time.
Where the hell are we going?
I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started.
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. You take care of yourself now.
There's nothing a man can do that I can't do better.
I work with my mother.
Or slaying
sell fruits
trolls.
and vegetables. It's fun most days.
If it's work you need, take a look.
If it's working, you take a look. Yeah, good tactics. Oops. Small miscalculation.
Need anything else? Let me know.
Right, Alfina. The Alfina got back to her. No, she did not get back. War without end? That's not possible.
Let me know if you see anything you like. What do you need? So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
Of course I'm interested. It's an engine for my potions creation. Here, take 17 buckets.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Oops, wrong entrance. Right, we've also got Farengar.
Can you believe those pathetic gray names still show their faces?
Hey, watch it.
Divine. So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Perfect trade.
You know, if you
The basket's for you, though. So Yorland is only one left. And the grocery store, which is now apparently closed.
Got a lot of steel to shape. Gods be praised.
Do you have guidance for me, Harbinger? I've heard you may actually be stronger than you look. Perhaps we can hunt together someday.
Oh, hey there. I killed a bear yesterday. Did you kill anything?
Mm-hmm. Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me.
Let's get inside and see what's what.
You've been a good friend to me. Vilkas said you're the new Kodlak. I don't know what that means, but you seem honorable, so that's good. Skjor says that I have the strength of Ysgramor, and
I'd be dead if not for Big Norris. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
I've been tending to the warriors of Jorrvaskr for as long as I can remember.
It's the first time I entered this place since they named the Harbinger.
I wouldn't have expected someone like you to be the Harbinger. But Kodlak trusted your judgment, and so will I.
What guidance could you offer me?
Yes? Until next time.
You know, I can stab you with a legendary dagger. That's nice treatment, isn't it?
Got something for just about everybody. You and me. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
$84. Do you have anything to match that? Yes, I do. And exactly 4 baskets, and that's ideal. Oh, yes.
I ain't done nothing.
Come to chat with an old woman?
It's a fine day with you around.
Well, now it's time to unload and go on with our new quests.
We're the only people in Skyrim. Love it. That's what I thought.
Right, let's read something else. The legendary Scourge. Until the very evening they came, answered he, and then told of his dealing with the Maroons Dagon's thralls, saying that Maclan would find it easier to whistle on the wind's tracks and go on a fool's errand than to fight his toads. Then said Machan, now see to thy safely henceforward, and stick to thy parts and thy pride, or this mallet of mine, Malekith's Scourge, will meet with thine ear of a surety. For quick as I can cry equality, though 8 arms thou couldst boast of, such bumps thou shalt come on thy brain pan, though that breakest the house of the dead. Explication. The mace Scourge, blessed of Malekith, Machan's legendary weapon, forged from sacred ebony in the fountains of Fickledire, has ever been the bane of the Dark Kin, and many a black spirit has been hurled back into oblivion with a single blow of this bold defender of the friendless. Scourge now hangs within the armory of Battlespire, ready to take up in the name of the Emperor against the Daedric lords. Well, that was quick. we're going for Kyne's Grove. I think we forgot about Khajiit. No, Khajiit left off. Alright. That was a wise decision considering that I'm already lose all the money of all the other traders. Well, I didn't lose it. I stored it in my purse, in a wallet. It's all empty. What a shame. I don't exactly have a purse. My character has the money sack and it should be grand. Look at all that. 5,524,000 pieces of gold. That should be a great start. Right, let's go through a northern country. Beyond this ridge. Well, there were only 2 necromancers. Didn't find the third one. I thought these goat guys were actually... Oh, Thalmor. Yeah, to defeat you. What's that guy for that? Another smart ass. Really? No mercy for you now.
I'll see you burn.
Well, that one is smart enough not to attack me. He should bear the message of his fallen comrades. Well, let him do that. Lots of troll skulls. Rolbthar. Let's switch to Elemental Fury. Hello, Frost Troll. It's good to know that we're barely loaded. Right, it seems that Zulfin is the enemy of Thalmor, which makes us allies, more or less. Somerset Shadow.
Is someone there? Now you're mine!
He's supposed to be dead. These guys. They're supposed to be dead. All of them. They cleared out this location. Well, they thought that when I got off to Solstheim Island, they could do some stupid business with theirs here. They're gravely mistaken. Oh, hello, Mr. Frost Troll. Gold ore vein. Corundum ore vein. Nice one. Maybe nice too. Damn it. Your perception. Oh yes. He just had to turn around, facing his back towards me. Great choice. Maybe there was some strategy I didn't see. But what matters is that I'm alive and I don't. Okay, so they want me to destroy a newly reborn dragon. I don't like it. Or we got a little late here. Damn it.
Korav need no dove to hide. You do not even know our tongue, do you? Such arrogance to dare take for yourself the name of Nova. Saruganir, Kridar, Chur.
Here we go, get out of here, while you still can. More venom. Some more. Blades, I knew she was from the Blades.
That takes care of that. Oh, but then, you did... Wait, something's happening. God's above. So you really
Stormcloak soldier. Well, this guy tried to aid us, I suppose.
Answers, don't I? I owe you some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
Who are you and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were Dragon Slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest Dragon Slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What do you know about the dragons coming back?
Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here.
Big black dragon has the name of Alduin. I've seen that dragon before, the one that got away.
Really? Where?
It was the one that attacked Helgen when Ulfric had escaped from the Imperials.
Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all.
The Blaze? Who are they?
Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days.
What we've read the
We used to
lore.
be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now.
What's our next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
Remind me, what the I can't believe this. What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
Hey, they don't gain anything of it, since they might be attacked too. Why are the Thalmor after you?
Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the Thalmor. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong.
So we need to find out what the Thalmor know about the dragons. Any ideas? Well, I saw their embassy. Why won't we go there?
If we could get into the Thalmor embassy, it's the center of their operations. in
Center.
Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
So how do we get into the Thalmor embassy?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to put things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Delphine's secret to our key added. So these mounts are actually the dragon's mounts. Okay. Another Stormcloak soldier. I'm just wondering, were they trying to help us or what? Also, we need to unload all this stuff somewhere. And yes, these guys probably tried to help me.
Seen the remnants of the grove? That? Well, that was me. Me and my sister.
I visited the meaderies of Riften once. If it's malachite you're after, you've
Wish
come
I
to the
had
right
their
place.
skin.
I'll pay for any you dig up out of Steen's Scorch Mine.
Anybody home? Nobody? Well, that's disappointing. I was hoping for some trade, even for 100 or so septims. Oh well. We're near Winham, though. They don't have exactly any active trader right now, but They have an inn. And the inn has its innkeep.
Now here's a man I'm glad to see. I hope you'll stay for a bit. We could certainly use the business.
What the hell are you doing here?
Until next time.
What is it?
What happened to the blades? Why are you on the run?
The Thalmor happened. They've been hunting down every blade they can find for the past 30 years. Thanks to the White Gold Concordat, they've been able to operate throughout the Empire with impunity.
White Gold Concordat? What's that?
The Great War. Only 30 years passed and already ancient history to most people. It seems to me like it just ended. It's never really ended for me. But to answer your question, the White Gold Concordat was the fancy name they put on the peace treaty between the Empire and the Thalmor. It ended the war and saved the Empire to fight another day. Also trampled on the sacred name of Talos, and gave the Thalmor free rein to stamp out Talos worship throughout the Empire.
What's so important about me being Dragonborn?
The Blades have always guarded and guided the Dragonborn, but we'd forgotten why. Now our purpose is clear. I'm all that's left of the Blades, and you're the Dragonborn. Together, we're going to stop these dragons if we have to put every last one of them back in the ground. I'll see you back in Riverwood.
Alright. This sounds like a solid plan. Just us two against the army of dragons. Even if they distribute all their resources, I mean, all their numbers between major cities, they will wreak havoc, and we are only going to kill only one of them. We can't split. I mean, we can't split up because she obviously can't destroy any dragon. So, she needs to operate at Riverwood while I'm on the hunt. Well, that's the only logical conclusion to all that. Stuff of the Flame Eterna.
Enjoy yours. And don't break.
Alright. A quick return to Whiterun. It is required for us to unload. And that is just gorgeous. Well, the game just got darker. Just like the Oblivion.
Imperial business.
Free the prisoner. One down. Two down.
Quite good enough, are you?
So Delphine protects the Dragonborn, and the Dragonborn just destroys her empire. How ironic. And also I've killed the Emperor. So the only conclusion to all that is that my character should become the next Emperor. Otherwise, the Empire is doomed. And hey, she told us that the Blades are no match for Thalmor. And I can kick those Thalmor asses like they're nothing to me, so I hope that Delphine is not nothing to me. Right, we need to walk around that. Back in the Elder Scrolls 4, all the dark aspects of the game were about these massive openings of the Daedric portals. I hope it won't be a massive attack of all these dragons coming back to life. That seems more than alive to me. We got no true shot potions, alright. Nice shot. What? We didn't even absorb his soul. Oh well. Alright. I won't try to make laugh on Delphine more. Our comrades are dead. And they are dead in search of my character. Vampires. Mind them. Oh, the battle music finally commenced. Really? How the hell did you survive all that? Right, you go your way, I'm going my way. What a clear night. Really? Cave bear. Nostalgia large enough. Oh, that's too bad. Alright, all we must do is stuff in all the items we acquired. Let's see, but I doubt that he has any money to trade with us. Trade with us with...
Hello, what are you hunting?
No money.
Thank you very much for your...
Therefore, simple and node. No, not have the rank, damn it.
You and I, we're the only people in Skyrim. What do you need, love? Ask anything.
The storm made any money.
Of course it has. Would you expect any less of me? Here, this is your half, my love.
Hmm. 100 pieces of gold. Good one.
Leaving? Take the world by storm, dear.
No, not the common one, damn it. Ah. Alright, at least we found it. Might as well read yet another book. Arcane Restored. I think we've read that already. what I can tell, we got really, and I mean it, really light. Arcane restored by Webna Nostra, Preceptor Emeritius. Form the first, makest thou the mana fountain to be primed with pure gold, for from pure gold only may the humors be rectified, and the pure principles coax from the chaos of pure power. Droppest thou then the pure gold upon the surface of the mana fountain, takest thou exceeding great care to safeguard yourself from the insalubrious tempest of the mana fountain, for through such assaults may one's health be utterly blighted. From the second, make sure that thou havest with you this excellent manual, so that thou might speak the necessary words straight away and without error, so that thou not in carelessness cause thyself and much else to discorporate and disorder the world with your competent humours. From the third, take in hand the item to be restored and hold it forth with the primed fountain, murmuring all the while the appropriate phrases, which are to be learned most expeditiously and faultlessly from this manual, and this manual alone, notwithstanding the vile calumnies of Carnison and Ratter, whose bowels are consumed by envy of my great learning, and who do falsely give testament to the efficacies of their own manuals, which are in every way inferior and steeped in error. From the fourth, proceed instantly to heal thyself of all injuries, or to avail yourself of the healing powers of the temples and healers, for though the agonies of mana caused must be borne by any who would restore a prized arcana to full potency, yet it is not wise that suffering be endured undully, nor does the suffering in any way render the potency more sublime. Notwithstanding the foolish speculations of Carnison and Ratter, whose faults and wickednesses are manifest even to the least learned of critics. Oh, it's 4 AM, nice. Now we may go back to Riverwood and listen to Delphine's plan. I hope that she'll survive all that. After all, she needs to reorganize the blades. Kinda like them back in the Elder Scrolls 4. Though they failed me numerous times, still I think that they're just an honorable group. More honorable than companions or any other. The only comparison is the Mages College. I only hope that those quests about killing dragons are not radiant. We'll need every piece of gold we can take in order...
What do you want?
You just disrupted my thought. We need every piece of gold.
Come on, I have a plan.
What? Come on. First I need to trade a bit.
We need a room. Take a look.
Well, that's definitely that we are not buying. I forgot to unload that one. Oh, he's got no gold, of course.
All right then.
Every little bit helps. For reals.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy.
Me? We'll just fight our way in.
So that's your plan, huh? Even if you could survive, by the time you got inside, whatever documents they had would be long gone. We're there for information, remember? Trust me, I've been doing this for a long time. My way is better.
Fine. So what's your plan? How do I infiltrate the Thalmor embassy?
The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions?
Who's this contact of yours? You sure I can trust him?
Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's
I suspect treachery.
The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties.
Well, I think that's a ruse, but alright. How am I going to get into this party?
Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a Thalmor toady, you'll get past the guards.
Once I'm inside the embassy, then what?
That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find Elenwen's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction.
I'll see you in Solitude after I meet Malborn.
Sounds good. Be careful.
Right.
We got rooms and food.
It's good to know that he's alive.
Ain't much else to tell.
You're kind of fuzzy. What's wrong with you?
"6 a.m.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynesgrove this time.
Awesome, I've been there. I even destroyed this dragon. They'll be singing songs about my successes. Wait, I already have the songs, damn it. Damn it, we're going the wrong way. Or I know that there's a cave here. A cave through all these rocks. She has a really solid plan, yet I still think that there will be treachery at hand. Meaning that we'll still have to fight our way in or out. But if Thalmor are behind all these dragon returns, then they're stupid. Although I really don't think so, that they're up for all that. Alright, that was quick. Right, this brutal Shin past is now the past. Alright, almost north. empty. Now that is rude to leave me without an offering. I heard correctly. Is there a dragon nearby? Yeah. I hope it's not killing Khajiits or somebody else. Like Khajiits. Also forgot to enchant some items. That could help us unload even for another inventory point. What if I attack you with a bow? I just wonder. Yes, another dragon destroyed. And who might you be, sir?
Important to make. No time for chatting.
You, Brew, welcome back to my stream. Glad to see you around. As you can see, I forgot about reducing our font size. So now we got Jürgen Windcaller's horn. And we also rolling on the train. Oh, nice. Happy trails, by the way. So, the innkeep Delphine in Ruberwood asked us to do something strange, and we did it. In fact, what we did was to investigate a mound of the dragons, and we found that by the internet. Oh. So there is almost no point in me telling you what had happened during our last hour of streaming, right? You almost got it. Oh. Well, you see, the innkeep, Delphine, asked us to join her at her special room, and when we did, she asked us to investigate a strange mount of dragons, and we found that Alduin, the great black dragon, was resurrecting the dragons. So she shared her theory that all the dragons here are not returning, they're being resurrected, and she suspects that Thalmor has something to do with it. So now our plan is to invade Thalmor Embassy, and to get there we need to attend their party, and during the party we need to slip through the guards and steal some secret documents, possibly revealing anything about Dragon Return to Skyrim. And after we observed the first dragon of her theory being resurrected, she shared that she is not just an innkeep, that she is the Blade's last member. As you might recall, the Blades from the Elder Scrolls 4, the elite Imperial Guardians. It's another dragon, come on! That's 3 dragons in a row. So suppose that while we're traveling, we'll encounter more and more dragons. So these areas are actually dragon mounds. You guess that our task would be to kill someone else who's responsible for resurrections. Very creative. I heard some other... yeah, bandit outlaw. That's not very wise to help the dragon, you know. Yeah. Alright, he yields, then we can take out the dragon then. Really now? Are you serious? I think that because we're not using any fast travel, we're going to go past all the dragon's mounds, and they should be resurrected. Therefore, there will be much more dragon killing during our playthrough. Though they'll have their battle music, the process will be a bit tedious, I think. Because from the legendary enemies and rare enemies, they'll become not so rare. In fact, I think that dragons will become often encountered attraction for all our quests. Oh well, so why not? The questline seems to be epic. What's the mudcrab like you doing out here? Go home to your mother. That looks like another dragon mound. Yet it's empty. So, Delphine also explained to us that because we're dragonborn, her primary task is to guard and guide me, and as she's, well, she's the only member of the Blades, she'll try to do anything in her powers to, I don't know, guarding is kind of thing that I'm almost doing by myself in this game. So guiding me. I hope the questline is epic. She was able to distinguish a pattern with which all the dragons were resurrected. Hello, boy.
Talk to Gaiman if you want a horse, or Katla if you're looking for work. I can't help you. Bye.
Wait. Ah, that's because of that. Also, Delphine told us that all the guys from the Blades are being hunted down by Thalmor, therefore we're like a secret resistance group now. Which is kinda cool, by the way. What? This map has only one piece, and it's all about Kynesgrove, where we've been with her. Oh well. Wait, do we have any weaponry? And daggers, 2 pieces. Steel dagger. Alright, let's go to our special cupboard here. Now we don't have any stuff that should be enchanted, don't we? I mean, do we? We don't have any. Also, we've read like 4 books tonight. I think that's our record, more or less. Oh no, proper log design. I'm gonna keep in mind that we have unneeded book. Stolen scuba. Well, there are lots of goods to trade here. Why the hell we were teleported in this container to other area? I don't get it. It was shuffled yet again. Not good. Right, we'll do a bit of trading now. since we've got the chance. And also we are past the point of 5.5 million pieces of gold, which is also nice.
If I needed some, take a look.
Right, get this orcish warhammer.
Vampires are clever hunters. More clever than you, definitely.
We could pick something else up from our small cupboard with all the drafty items. Drafted for sale, that is. Wait, I think we've got some ingredients. If we unload them, might get more items for sale.
You lost?
Yeah.
Honored to see you again, my Faye. Long life to
Alright, that's straight out of
Plenty of
war.
fresh. Everything I've got on display, really.
Can make a small discount for you because of that.
These are troubled times.
an apple.
Be on your guard.
Take a look.
I almost stole from her. Damn it. That would be an accident. But nobody around here cares for any accidents.
Come back when you figure out how to spend
Now
money.
here's a map. See for yourself.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Oh, sorry. May the god... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I'll make you a small discount.
Return anytime you need arms or armor. Right forward.
Where's our trader? Oh, there you are.
Ah, so you're an alchemist then. Don't forget me next time you need herb.
Favor the bow, eh? I'm a sword man myself.
I'm a dagger man myself.
What do you need, my friend? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Do I have any armor that might fit her remaining budget?
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
Divine's blessing.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
Oh,
if not, let me know. Clothes and raiment for the discerning customer. Finally.
Welcome to the Winking Skeep. Take a look.
Remember the winking skeever next time you're fixing.
We allowed him a small discount. Alright. Before... Well, damn it, it's a bit late right now. So I'm thinking, let's read yet another book.
You lost?
Right, what other books we have here? What? 2 of these required to be sold. Let's unload books first. We need to analyze them. I mean everything we have with the books. Thirsk, revised history. On the bank of Lake Fielding stands Thirsk, a grand meat hall that serves as the home and center of operations for a most valiant clan of Nord warriors. Long ago, a small group of Skald decided to leave the main village and free themselves with the Brethren's strict adherence to nature worship. They sought to live life as their ancestors had in Skyrim, free to kill what they wanted when they wanted, free to worship in any manner they choose. The group braved the harsh weather and traveled south toward Lake Fielding, where they found the perfect location for a new settlement. They decided to construct a grand meat hall that would serve as their new home and hunting lodge. After several months of building, the companions had completed the task and named the meat hall Thirsk. The settlers looked upon all they had accomplished and were truly proud of their accomplishment, but their happiness was short-lived, and the settlers soon learned that not everyone celebrated the construction of Thirsk. As the meat hall was being erected, so too was the noise and commotion of construction disturbing an ancient creature that lay dormant under the ice. It was a tragic twist of irony, therefore, that as the last beam of the great hall was nailed in place, the slumbering beast did finally awaken. His ancient name was the Udrfricte, though the settlements knew him only as Death. The Udrfricte came to the newly completed meat hall and wreaked vengeance upon those who had shattered the peace of his long cold sleep. He killed without warning, without mercy, reducing the Thirsk Nords to half their number. It was the valiant sorcerer Eldred Icelight who finally drove the beast back to his lair beneath the frozen lake, and used his magicka to seal the entrance with a great wall of ice. The horror was over, but the price was great. It took the settlers 2 months to fix the damage done by the Udrfricte, and with so many strong hands now gone, it was slow and tedious work. Finally, Thirsk stood tall and proud once more. But even though the settlers had worked together to construct the meat hall and drive away the threat of the Udrfricte, tensions quickly grew over who would serve as their leader. Most of the men considered Hrothmund the Red their de facto chieftain, as he was the strongest and most capable of the lot, but one warrior, Janger Bronzehelm, disagreed. He thought himself most capable to rule over Thirsk and loudly voiced his opposition to Hrothmund. Knowing that conflict and discord would only serve to destroy the new life they had worked so hard to create, Hrothmund the Red exercised his only true option. He swung his great axe and beheaded Drengr Bronzehelm where he stood. The Norse appreciated more than anything a warrior's prowess in battle, and Drengr's slaying proved to them that Hrothmund was indeed most worthy to be a Thirsk's chieftain, so that the other Norse would never forget he had proven his right to lead. Hrothmund placed Drengr's head on a pedestal in the center of Thirsk's main hall for all to see. And so began Thirsk's most time-honored tradition. Any warrior... Yo, Husky Planet 1. Hello, welcome to my stream. My name is Raccoon the Traveler, and mostly I play Skyrim, and on Saturdays I play The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and I played on the Russian, so you can still enjoy the ambience of the game, but mostly it will be on Russian. Right, let's continue reading. Let's start with the left page. And so began Thirsk's most time-honored tradition. Any warrior, regardless of race or sex, could claim leadership of the mead hall by displaying the most impressive battle trophy on the Great Hall's pedestal. So long as the spirit of Hrothmund the Red consented, the warrior would be named chieftain. Hrothmund's Bane. For 21 years, Hrothmund the Red ruled over Thirsk and its residents as chieftain. With his soft voice and great axe, Hrothmund brought peace and prosperity to Thirsk. But peace proved to be Hrothmund's undoing, for the mighty Nord grew restless in the warmth and safety of the mead hall. He longed for battle and adventure, to feel the frost in his veins once more, and could ignore the call of valor no longer. When word spread of a giant, bloodthirsty white wolf terrorizing travelers in the Moisring Mountains, Hrothmund took up his great axe and set out to defeat the beast alone. The men of the mountains named him Onjage, the fell wolf. The beast measured as large as an ox, with fur as white as new fallen snow, and it was said no man or woman alive could bring Onjage down. The words of the mountain folk proved true, for while Hrothmund did hew one leg from the fell wolf, Onjage devoured the mighty Nord whole, leaving only his great axe as a grim reminder of man's failure against beast. Filled with sorrow and rage, the residents of Thirsk marched to the mountain in search of the wolf called by them Hrothmund's Bane. Only together did they manage to slay Onjage, and as family they feasted on his roasted flesh. The following is a list of Thirsk's chieftains since Hrothmund first ruled. Hrothmund the Red, Nord male, slew Drengr Bronzehelm and presented his head as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 21 years, slain and devoured by Onjage the Fell Wolf. Isgeror Whitewave, Nord female, slew the necromancer Hildir Wormheart and presented his heart as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 4 years. Einar, Nord male, slew the frost giant Guolog and presented his foot as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 6 years. Gisl Roundgut, Nord male, slew Einar and presented his sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 2 months. Einar the Younger, Nord male, slew Gisl Roundgut and presented his stomach as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 7 years. Gryodgaror, Nord male, slew the White Witch Katla and presented her staff as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 2 years. Emily Pontico, Breton female, slew Gryodgaror and presented his head as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 3 years. Thormr, Stormkiller, Nord male, slew the brothers Ani and Ali and presented their enchanted hammers as battle trophies. Ruled over Thirsk for 16 years. Well, that's a record right now. Egiliv. No, the record is 21 years of Hrothmund, yeah. Egiliv, Nord female, slew Odni and the Unfaithful and presented her hand as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 8 years. Caccina Aurelia, Imperial Male, slew the Imperial hero Claudius Anzione and presented his sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 3 weeks. Fraud. LDR Bearskinner, Nord Male, slew the Imperial fraud Caccina Aurelia and presented his tongue as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 5 years. Falky the Fat, Nord Male, slew a pack of 6 rabid wolves and presented their claws as battle trophies. Ruled over Thirsk for 3 months. Succumbed to madness and death as a result of rabies. Swanna the Knife, Nord Female, slew Greta Wolfchild and presented her sword as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 4 years. Bani Whitebeard, Nord Male, slew 3 Orc Raiders and presented their eyes as battle trophies. Ruled over Thirsk for 22 years. Now that is a record. Skewalder Wolfrunner, Nord Male, slew the wizard Gris the Yellow and presented his head as a battle trophy. Ruled over Thirsk for 3 years. Slain in the Meat Hall. There is here a period of unrecorded histories. At some point, the Uderfricte was dealt with once and for all, but the leader of Thirsk in this time is unrecorded. There were apparently several other chieftains who came and went before the resumption of record. The Thirsk's devotion to oral tradition means these names may forever be lost to history. Kurgan the Colossus, Nord Male, slew Thiold III, the ill-minded, and presented his brains as a battle trophy. Ruled over the Thirsk for 6 years. Vibica the Stone, Nord Female, slew 7 Imperial pirates and presented their helmets as battle trophies. Ruled over Thirsk for 3 years. Hjarknir, Greenhand, Nord Male, slew an entire grove of Spriggans and presented their taproot hearts as battle trophies. Ruled Thirsk for 27 years. Well, that's the most of them all right now. Bujol the Intrepid, Nord Female, slew the great beast of Ilfark and presented its stomach as battle trophy. Rules Thirsk as of this writing. Expansion. The Thirsk Meat Hall is nearly the same today as it was at its founding, a testament to the quality of its construction, but while Thirsk itself did not grow, its inhabitants did, and before long the Grand Meat Hall could not house all who wished to dwell within. So over the years, many Nords have left Thirsk to establish their own private dwellings out in the wilderness of Solstheim, relying on the island's many caves and natural shelters, but those who left are always welcome back at Thirsk, and many return frequently to enjoy the Meat Hall's hospitalities. It is also important to know that although much time has passed since the group first left the Skull Village, the Skull and Thirsk Nords have always remained civil to one another, and even trade resources on occasion. Relationship with Raven Rock. The Thirsk Nord hold the same relations with Raven Rock that they once held with the Empire when its presence was more known on Solstheim, a deliberate disinterest and lack of complication. Both sides remain happy if they can plausibly believe the other doesn't exist, which is not to say there is any cause for enmity, rather there is simply no cause for fellowship among these two very different cultures. Law and order within Thirsk. Within the Meat Hall, the chieftain serves as judge, jury, and executioner if necessary. The reality is that Thirsk has always been a fairly peaceful place, with camaraderie and goodwill the norm. Solstheim can be a harsh home, and the Nords of Thirsk have long realized that fighting each other isn't nearly as productive as battling the island's bears, wolves, draugr, reeklings, and whatever other foul creatures may roam the land. Still, there is the occasional disagreement, which more often than not ends in bloodshed, and every few years someone gets into his head to challenge the chieftain to a blood duel to try to gain possession of Thirsk. Generally speaking, the Nords of Thirsk are one big, happy, barbarian-like family, and like any family they have their squabbles. The Ash Times. Since the eruption of the Red Mountain, the southern portion of Solstheim has been lost to waste and dark elf occupation. Thirsk sits just above the desolated area, though unhappily they escaped the destruction that fell over much of the land. In the years since, Thirsk has taken its role as haven all the more seriously. They focus on hospitality and on welcoming outsiders, whether they seek respite from the southern Ashlands or the northern Chill. Alright. I thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it as much as I did. But before we raid out, I thank you everyone for watching. Hope to see you again soon. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And good night everyone. Bye. Let's see who we can raid out to. There's still a small possibility that there are no known to me streamers about. Come on, let's do it. Right, successfully lost. She's playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. And she's not, as far as I can recall, she didn't get too far into the main story. So if you want, you can raid out with me. And yet again, good night everyone. See you around. Bye.